There are rumors that Jake Paul is using steroids ahead of his fight with Mike Tyson. Rumors about Jake Paul using steroids have been circulating, especially in the lead-up to his high-profile fights. According to the Daily Star, the Texas Department of Licensing has recently confirmed that both these boxers will be drug-tested ahead of this legendary boxing fight that will have the world's attention. As per the rules, fighters who enter the ring in regions like Texas are subject to random drug tests, as Texas has always tried to upkeep the standards of sportsmanship and fair play.
From Vine to a stadium, Mike will be put to sleep and he will feel my power.
Why do y'all all got these Mike Tyson shirts on?
I started Jake off and I'm gonna finish him.
Oh yeah, Mike? Well, you're going down.
These allegations often stir controversy and raise questions about the fairness and integrity of the sport. If true, such actions could undermine the competitive nature of boxing and lead to significant consequences for Paul. However, it's important to note that these are just rumors, and without concrete evidence, they remain unverified claims. When Mike Tyson heard the rumors that Jake Paul is using steroids, he reportedly became furious. Tyson's reaction has been described as furious, but he has not publicly commented on these allegations. What are your opinion to this? Do you think that Jake Paul is really using steroids?
Are you trying to put an end to Jake Paul?
Once he's in that ring, you have to fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be. The contract, big boy. Come on, sign the contract. Scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become, because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible. Before, it was okay, but you don't know what you got in store, baby. You got to face the God of War. And get ready, baby. Fire in the house.
Heavyweight champion Mike Tyson's fight with social media influencer turned boxer Jake Paul has been postponed following a medical scare. The news comes days after Tyson had an ulcer flare-up on a flight from Miami to Los Angeles. The 57-year-old told fans he was fine and ready to fight the 27-year-old Paul next month in Arlington, Texas as planned, but his doctors want him to lay off the heavy training for a bit. The pair plan to announce a new date for their match next week. Meantime, Jake Paul's brother, Logan, offered to replace Tyson and take on his little brother.
Well, I'm certain I'm gonna win. I'm gonna f him up.
Hell yeah.
No, like for sure. It might just be easy actually.
I would have thought you fighting on Netflix in a fight that spans 4 generations. It's an unbelievable thing. Can you explain to the public, explain to the world why this intrigued you, why you ultimately said yes to a fight against Jake Paul?
Well, it was a no-brainer. It was just, he was the new up-and-coming guy in the scene. And I like shaking the sports world to its core, and I'm doing it now. It's just something I want to do.
And so there has been a lot of talk about your age and the age difference between you two. Yeah. What do you say to the critics? What do you say to the detractors? What do you say to the people who are saying, frankly, you are too old to be fighting a guy who's 28?
Well, I'm beautiful. That's all I can say.
The sentiment seems to be that, Jake. Every person that I speak to who's around kind of my age says, I hope Mike Tyson, for lack of a better word, beats you the hell up, right? I mean, just like completely ends your boxing career. Do you sense that sentiment from the public as well?
For sure, I think it's 50-50, I truly believe that there's a lot of people who, see me as an arrogant asshole, which I can be sometimes, but I'm just having fun and entertaining the world. And I do think that the older generation wants people to see Mike knock me out, but at the end of the day, I also have the kids, the middle schoolers, the high schoolers, the college students rooting for me and want to see me and Mike.
Various individuals have weighed in on the rumors of Jake Paul using steroids, each with their own perspective. Here are a few notable reactions. Tommy Fury is one of Jake Paul's rivals. Tommy Fury has occasionally hinted at the possibility of Paul using steroids, suggesting that Paul's rapid physical transformation and performance could be suspicious. UFC President Dana White has made comments implying that Jake Paul might be using performance-enhancing drugs, though he has not provided any concrete evidence to support these claims. Public opinion is divided. Some fans and commentators believe the rumors, citing Paul's impressive physical development in a short time. Others defend Paul, pointing to the stringent drug testing protocols in professional boxing and his negative test results. It's important to note that these are opinions and allegations, and no conclusive evidence has been presented to confirm that Jake Paul is using steroids.
Paul or Mike Tyson?
Jake Paul.
Hell yeah, brother. I knew it.
Mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this.
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You're gonna entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
I'm gonna make you my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make Mike my girlfriend.
I'm gonna make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
Jake Paul is confident he can knock Mike Tyson's teeth out. He told Fox News, "He can't bite my ear off if I knock his teeth out. I'm the faster man. He's the much stronger man, but I'm fresh. He's experienced. I'm smart, but in the ring, he may be smarter. So it's a really interesting matchup."
That's crazy.
I have to end him.
Like you said, you got to end Mike?
Yeah, I got to.
You got to?
It's war, bro. All is fair in love and war. As soon as it turned into a pro fight, one of us has to die. But at the end of the day, it's war, and sometimes you just have to go to war and put it all on the line. 3, Mikey, your hands can't hit what your eyes can't see. Woo.
Both combatants will be subject to pre-fight drug testing. "I'm a natural-born heavyweight," Paul said at the kickoff press conference. "This is what I was born to do, to move up into this weight class. I'm going to show Mike who has more power because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe that I hit harder. I know it's going to be tough. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared, don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it, even though I am scared."
Live.
Yeah, that's gonna make a lot of money.
Ain't it though?
I mean, that's what the first thing I thought about was how much money that's gonna make.
Who you got?
Mike Tyson? Yeah, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's 57.
No, I don't give a fuck how old Mike Tyson is. Have you seen Mike Tyson's punching shit at 57?
I interviewed him a couple years ago. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
beast,
recently,
yeah.
like.
No, he's still fast.
So again, here's the thing. And this is gonna come out before that probably, right? So Jake Paul has got to condition himself for the actual sentence. I'm going to fight Mike Tyson, right? Because you disarm yourself when you say that. If you said it to yourself in the mirror and you were like, "Yo, I'm about to fight Mike Tyson," you instantly become a fucking skinny, starving kid, just mentality-wise, right? And then you train and you get ready, but who are you getting ready to fight again?
Mike Tyson.
So every time you say the name, you just become a kid again. So what Jake needs to do, this is my form of like training, is just say you're preparing for a fight. Do not say his name to yourself. Right. Because every time you say Mike Tyson, you whoop your own ass.
Oh yeah, listen, I interviewed Evander Holyfield. And the one thing he said, which was absolutely true, was he said, "I wasn't scared of Mike." Because they had a history. They used to spar together when they were younger, and
right.
And so forth.
So that's
when he got in that ring, he had to show Mike right away, because he said, if you show that you're scared of Mike, he will demolish you.
Right, as soon as he see it.
But Evander,
like a pit bull.
Yeah, exactly. But Evander basically said, "I'm not scared of him," and he figured that out very quickly, which is why those fights went the way they did.
Mike just has one of those names, bro. I don't care who you say it. Like you big as hell. You know what I'm saying? But if Vlad told you, "Yo, when we go outside, Mike Tyson waiting to fight you," you'd be like, "Nigga, what?"
Well, I interviewed Mike and he got mad at me.
Or me.
Listen,
as big as we are.
When I interviewed Mike, he got mad at me during the interview.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was actually scared.
What about this deal with Netflix? How did this come about? Unprecedented, never before. This is their first entry into the world of live combat sports. How did you and Nikisa get it done?
Yeah, look, it's most valuable promotions that have been changing the game since we came into the promotional business, and we just continue to level up and do things differently and see gaps in the market that no one else has identified. And we wanted to work with Netflix. They like the idea and see the vision in what we're building, what type of events we can put on. And this is quite literally the biggest fight of the 21st century because of the fact that it's Mike Tyson versus me, but also the fact that it's in 700 million households, Netflix for free for everyone who's a subscriber to watch.
Tremendous stuff. And of course, the media and the fans in attendance.
Is it, here you are, this multimillionaire, and, it seems like you've always been attracted to the guys that are still in the streets to a certain degree. Do you think that's a fair statement?
You think I'm attracted to them?
Well, not attracted to them, but I mean, you like having them around. You're friends with them and you
You think I
maintain
like
this.
having them around?
I'm just asking.
You think I'm friends? What do you think? You think I like having them around?
I don't know, you just spoke nicely about Zip, so I just thought.
Yeah, you know who these guys are? When you talk, what do you say about me? I'm this big, whatever I am, right? But know who those guys are? Those are the guys that when whoever I am is a nobody. Those are the guys that live in the same building with me. That gives my mother salt or sugar if they need, or milk. They're the same guys.
It's just Mike.
It's like Mike Tyson.
This ain't Mike Tyson fight. So it's like if Mike told you Mike Tyson outside waiting to fight you, you're gonna be like, oh shit, the gloves right? I gotta stand up tall. Like anybody you tell that Mike Tyson is outside ready to fight you, it's gonna feel like, whoa, I need to call my mom. Like it's Mike.
There's also no doubt that Paul is one of the biggest social media stars out there. Add them together, and you have one massive event that's sure to generate worldwide appeal. Boxing purists be damned. Everyone involved will surely make a lot of money, and there's little doubt this will be one of the most watched boxing matches ever. But no one really wants to see a nearly 60-year-old Mike Tyson get beaten up by Jake Paul. That just wouldn't be a good look for anyone, Paul and Netflix included. Some will surely believe Tyson will whoop up on the younger YouTube kid. Both are consenting adults, and if they want to fight and the TDLR approves Tyson with a clean bill of health, then no one can really stand in their way. These are the kinds of spectacles that get put on these days in combat sports, and this is the most polarizing one yet.
What's this?
I mentioned many details of this saga, but there's something else very huge that is happening in the wait for this fight. So check out this deep dive where I'll tell you other rumors that are buzzing in the boxing community. You will learn new shocking claims that are attracting people's attention. Click on the screen to watch the deep dive, and thanks for watching this video.